Hello everyone, welcome back to EHS World. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for upcoming new video on safety management system. This tutorial we are going to focus on firefighting. In this session we are going to have a look over need of fire safety, what is the fire triangle, classes of fire, type of fire extinguisher, fire extinguishing methods, extinguisher operation. Now, need of fire safety. Main object of fire safety is to protect life first and property next from the revenge of fire. Objectives of fire safety design are safety of life, protection of property, and continuity of operations. Potentiality of fire is tremendous as it holds the largest range of damaging capacity from a small bulb to the disastrous damage of plants, persons, and properties. Now we'll focus what is fire. Fire is the rapid oxidation of material and process of combustion that release heat, light, and smoke. Next, fire is the rapid oxidation of material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products. Fires start when a flammable material combined with a sufficient quantity of oxygen and exposed to a source of heat or ambient temperature above the flash point of any material. Common cause of industrial fire. So we'll focus on what is the common cause of industrial fire. First, electricity, deliberate fire, smoking, hot surfaces, friction, overheated materials, welding and cutting, burner flames, spontaneous ignition, exposure, combustion sparks, mechanical sparks, molten hot surfaces, static sparks and electricity, chemical reaction, and lighting. These are the common cause of industrial fires which lead to take place a fire in any industry. Next one, definitions. So we'll focus some definition. What is auto ignition? So auto ignition temperature is the temperature at which a material will self ignite and sustain combustion in the absence of a spark or flame. Combustion is a chemical change accompanied by the evolution of heat and light. Fire point is the lowest temperature at which a mixture of vapor and air continues to burn when ignited. Place point. Place point is the lowest temperature at which a liquid will give off enough flammable vapor at or near its surface such that its mixture with air can be ignited by a spark or flame. Next one, fire triangle. So what is the fire triangle? The fire triangle is simple model for understanding the necessary ingredients for fire. The necessary ingredients for fire is oxygen, heat, and fuel. Again, fire triangle. So the triangle illustrates the three elements a fire need to ignite, that is heat, fuel, and an oxidizing agent, that is oxygen. So these three elements combine at a time that will lead to the fire. A fire naturally occurs when these elements are present and combined in the right mixture. Now we will focus on classification of fire. So there are five classes of fire. That is first class A, class B, class C, class D, and class E fire. Now we'll focus what is the class A fire. Fires involving into ordinary and solid combustible material like wood, paper, textiles, fiber, and cardboard, that is called class A fire. Now class B. Fires involving in flammable liquids such as petroleum products, petrol, diesel, or oil, grease, solvents, varnishes, paint, which fire involved in these liquid products, that is classified under class B fire. Class C fire. Fires involving into gaseous substance such as LPG, CNG, that is classified as a class C fire. Class D fire. Fires involving into materials like magnesium, aluminium, zinc, potassium, etc., where the burning metal is reactive to water and which requires special extinguishing media or technique. So, which fire involving into the magnesium, aluminium, potassium, that is classified under class D. Now class A fire. Fires involving into live electrical apparatus, equipment and electrical panel board, that is classified under class E fire. These are the fire extinguishers. There are four types of the fire extinguishers. First, water type extinguishers, foam type extinguishers, dry powder type extinguishers, that is called DCP, carbon dioxide type extinguisher, that is called CO2. Now type of fire extinguisher. These are the types of fire extinguishers. This is water type extinguisher, foam type extinguisher, DCP type extinguisher, and CO2 type extinguisher. Now the colors red, yellow, blue, the black. These are the identification colors of extinguisher. Water type extinguisher, there is a red mark. Foam type extinguisher, there is a yellow mark which is here. DCP, there is a blue type mark. And for CO2, there is a black type of the mark. This is the common identification mark for the extinguisher. Now, the water type is applicable for class A fire. That is, we discuss about the solid material, wood, paper, cloth. The foam type is applicable for class A fire and class B fire. The DCP type of extinguisher is applicable for class A, class B, class C, even at some time on the class E fire also. The CO2 is applicable on flammable liquid in class B fire and electrical equipment on class E fire. Fire extinguishing methods. A fire can be prevented or extinguished by removing any one of the elements in the fire chamber. So we'll focus here. What is the method? First, cooling means the removal of heat by spraying water generally for class A fire. Second, starvation. Removal of fuel by cutting fuel supply. Next one, smothering. Removal of oxygen by using CO2 or DCP, dry chemical powder, to cut off the oxygen. The next one, chain breaking mechanism. Break the chain by DCP or by blanketing. This one will focus on extinguisher operation. How to operate a fire extinguisher. So to operate the fire extinguisher, the mechanism is called PAS. PASS. So we'll see P stand for pull, A stand for aim, S stand for squeeze, S stand for sweep. The first is pull the pin. There is a safety pin. Before operating an extinguisher, you have to pull out the pin. Second one is the aim nozzle at base of fire. So the nozzle you have to aim at the base of fire. Then the third is squeeze the handle. This lever you have to squeeze, press downwards. So it will start. Fourth is sweep the nozzle side to side. Means you don't focus only at the one point. You have to sweep the nozzle from one side to another side like this, one side to this side. This is the common practice of operating a fire extinguisher. Thanking you for watching this video, and like and subscribe. Also comment what need to be improved in this tutorial.